as an investor, the ESG label that you see around a company, how should an average investor approach this, and in their mind, should they ascribe any sort of valuation premium to good ESG compliance by companies?
I think it will be a market phenomenon. So to my mind, we haven't tried to say that there is a value or not. I think it is for the data to actually speak, like you said earlier. To my mind, equally, some of these labels have attracted the Ministry of Consumer Affairs. I think the previous panel also mentioned that, there are now greenwashing sort of labels if they are putting on their products and so on. I think the way I would put it is that if there is financial returns to be made, people will be attracted to things. Do we have those kind of data linkages yet? I think that is where the industry really needs to spend some time.
You spoke about the bond bit yesterday, but broadly speaking, in terms of sustainable finance and incentives, what more can be expected and what is required? If you can give a sense to everyone here as to what is the regulators thinking as far as this is concerned?
So, like I said, we have two frameworks now, both the green bond, which has been in vogue for about 10 years with a refresh we did a few years back, and yesterday's ESG debt securities framework. I think what can be done more is really creating pools of capital in India which sort of invest in these bonds. I think these pools of capital exist overseas. We have seen a lot of dollar issuances, foreign currency denominated issuances of such bonds, but not locally. I think it then becomes incumbent to look at large pools of capital, insurance companies, pension funds, EPFO. If we have to drive towards a green, sustainable economy, I think they need to be investors in these securities too. Of course, they are all mandate-led. There is an investment pattern prescribed. So perhaps it would be the right time for the IRDAI or for PFRDA or the Ministry of Labour to sort of start thinking that should they tweak that investment pattern to recognize some of these instruments.
And if you say recognize, should there also be, derecognition down the line? We see many global funds adopting that approach. But do you think that for a country like India is also something to consider?
So again, like I said, we are at that starting gate. We don't today have those dedicated pools of capital. So should derecognition happen, I think we are capital starved for regular stuff as well. So I wouldn't go that far. But yeah, at least something to push and nudge.
We'll have the Environment Minister of India later on. But in that context, and I'm coming back to what you had told us earlier, you said that we have to strike our own path. But within that, is there some area which you feel is unaddressed and needs some work? Whether, I'm not asking you about SEBI's agenda, but broadly speaking as an expert in this space.
I think, to my mind, a lot of more cohesion can help. I think we are attempting that. Between regulators, we are trying to come together and sort of say that can we approach things in a common way. For instance, RBI has green deposit norms. The Government of India has done green sovereign green bonds. We have our own green bond framework. Can there be some level of convergence? I think yes. I think we can work towards that. I think the second aspect would really be around the reporting portals. What we lack today, I think the top 50, top 100 are able to, sort of do reporting not just for us, but several international reporting standards as well. How do we enable that for a larger piece of companies, including small and medium, I think would be another challenge worth tackling.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.